Being a creative person is really vulnerable and scary. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how each Enneagram type can be unlocking their creative voice and being the best creative person that they can be. I'm Abbey Howe, and I'm here to help you discover you. For more videos about the Enneagram and personality types, make sure to subscribe to this channel for new videos every week. Now I'm going to explore how each Enneagram number can unlock their unique creativity if they're feeling stuck. Because trust me, there is nothing worse than being a creative and not feeling equipped with the tools to express that creativity. I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring this video. They have thousands of online classes all about unlocking your creativity, but we'll talk more about that later in the video. Now let's talk about Enneagram 1. As we all know, Enneagram 1s get stuck in perfectionism limbo. This means that you have trouble taking your creative plans from your head into reality. But I don't want us to get bogged down in what you struggle with. Instead, I want to talk about your strengths and how we can get your strengths into motion. So, 1s, you are extremely good at coming up with new ideas, organizing those new ideas, and then putting in the hard work. A strategy for getting out of your own way with the messy nature of creativity is to write down wherever your workspace is, put a post-it up, put a painting up, whatever. Put the words, "Imperfection creates magic." If you're a writer, don't edit as you go, just write. Invite the imperfection into your space and say, "Hi, I'm so glad you're here. I needed a little bit of spontaneous magic in my creation process." My beautiful 2s, your creative strength is that you are an amazing creativity partner. Group projects always wanted you in the group because you're empathetic and energetic and you always get things done. But something that might make you creatively stuck is not giving yourself any time to create. If you're not doing it in a group setting, you're probably neglecting that part of yourself. My superpower tip for you is to make a designated creative time. So Tuesdays from 6 to 7, you are in your workspace and nobody disturbs you and you don't disturb you and you just work on whatever creative project you want to. And now on to Enneagram 3s. As the achiever, you are really skilled at taking the lead and getting stuff done. If a 3 has decided that they want to be an artist, they are going to be an artist 100%. However, as a 3, I know that this is not always the case. For example, my creative endeavor is this channel, this video that you're watching. This whole thing is my creative baby, but lately I've been feeling really creatively stuck because the joy of making YouTube videos was not really around, and I was just kind of getting bogged down in the productivity, my to-do list, all the things I had to do, and I just felt creatively stuck. So I turned to Skillshare. So I'm taking this class by Danielle Crissa about exploring your creative voice and getting rid of artistic blocks. And she used this story of this aha moment that Amy Sherald had when she was in college. And if you don't know, Amy Sherald is the artist who painted the portrait of Michelle Obama. In college, she really wanted to be an artist, but she didn't really have the support to do that. So she was studying to be a doctor, and she came across this artist in the park who was selling his paintings. And he asked her what she did, and she said that she wanted to be an artist, but she was studying to be a doctor. And he said, well, you either use it or you lose it. And that completely changed the course of Amy's life. She became this really successful and really just like fulfilling her life passion. And it was because she stuck to that you owe it to yourself to use your gift. And that really stuck with me because I, Abby, owe it to myself to use my gift. And I just wanted to share that with you, that no matter what Enneagram type you are, you owe it to yourself to use the gifts that you have been given. Something that's been helping me stay creative and keep making YouTube videos is Skillshare. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for curious and creative people on topics like drawing, design, photography, freelancing, and so much more. There's so many classes. And Skillshare has done something very exciting, and they're giving the first 1,000 of you to click the link in my description a 2-month free trial, yes, free, of Skillshare's premium membership so you can explore your creativity and start to unlock your blocks and start using your gifts, your unique gifts that you were created to do. Now let's talk about Enneagram 4s. 4s are often labeled the artist, but any Enneagram 4 can tell you that self-doubt and feeling less than can hinder the creative process in a huge way. I want you to remember that as a 4, you have an amazing creative ability to bring your ideas to life. Not everyone can do that. My advice is to pump yourself up. Honestly, please take Danielle Chris's class, especially the bad seed and good seed exercise in lesson 5. Find out what makes you feel empowered and then live by those things. You will be a better creator for it. Let's chat about Enneagram 5s. Your strength lies in your inquisitive mind and your ability to see the world from all angles. But one thing you might struggle with is making the connection between theory and application. When you're expressing your creativity, I advise that you make it physical. Find a way to connect to your body and connect viscerally with your art. On to type 6, the loyalist. You beautiful soul, you. As your title suggests, you are loyal AF. Once you've committed to something, your resilience is unparalleled. I really want you to look at that and celebrate that, because that's something that not everybody has. You have the unique ability to commit for a long time in order to get better and better at your craft. One way to help a creative block for a 6 is to take risks. Don't let your anxiety stop you from making magic. So go take a scary class you've been avoiding, get a mentor, go to a prestigious art museum, get out of your comfort zone. Okay, Enneagram 7s, it's your turn. As the adventurer, you are able to see potential everywhere. Your mind is so beautiful in its ability to go big picture. Honestly, your mind is a gold mine. One thing that you might get stuck in is how lackluster your day-to-day life feels compared to your big artistic ideas. It would be helpful for you to create ways to feel satisfied with the small steps that it takes to get to the big picture. So if you were making a YouTube video and all you did was make bullet points for a script, celebrate those bullet points. Encourage your beautiful mind to put your 7 magic all around those small steps that it takes to get to the big thing. And now on to Enneagram 8, the challenger. You are so good at driving your creative energy, and wow, when you go for something, you really go for it. However, sometimes you might feel like your creativity is blocked because you're trying to control it so much. Being an artist is vulnerable, so nurturing the ability to be vulnerable is a huge step in your process of creativity. And finally, type 9, the peacemaker. You are often called the dreamer because you're so deeply connected to your imagination. You see other people so well, and you're able to bring their voices and ideas to life in a way that a lot of people aren't able to do. One block you might find is getting sidetracked from your main creative gift. If this is the case, I would encourage you to sit down with a notebook and write down your creative goals and how specifically you are going to get there. I hope this helped you get unstuck from the creative blocks you were in. I highly encourage you to check out that 2-month free trial of Skillshare, because if you want to explore your creativity, a free class with an expert who has spent their life learning a skill, I mean, that's the place to do it. So the link for that is in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a lovely, lovely day. Bye.